what's a weakness you have?
So Peter, what are some weaknesses you have?
Thanks for asking me that. Anyway, my biggest challenge, one of my biggest challenges, I can never be anywhere on time. I don't know what it is. I'm always 10, 15 minutes behind. Right? I've tried fooling myself with alarms. I've changed the clocks in my car and my home. No matter what I do, I just can't. I can't deal with it. Okay, that's what I would call, okay, a killer weakness. Okay, because you're being interviewed because they want you to help simplify their life, right? Nobody's ever, Addie and I didn't say, we can't wait to talk to Shiva so we can waste an hour, right? Nobody's ever going to invite you in for an interview so they can waste time, okay? They'll never hire you so that you're going to add to their stress. So if you know that somebody you're talking to has just told you that they're never anywhere on time, that's going to add stress to you, right? Guess what? The world runs on a clock. Meetings start at a certain time. They end at a certain time. So it doesn't inspire confidence with time management, okay? Now, let me give you another example of just a horrible one too. Is every day I seem to be further behind than I was the day before. I work really, really hard. Sometimes I work 10, 12, 14 hours a day, but I can just never get on top of things. Okay? Probably not going to make you feel great, okay? Because you're, again, bringing me in for help, okay? However, if I said, at times I struggle with disorganization. It can be overwhelming when you have shortly timed priorities. And one thing I've really found over the last 4 years or since I joined the UConn program is the first thing I do every morning, I get up, I put the top 5 things that absolutely have to get done. And I've really found that it has helped my output tremendously. I'm very proud of my 3.96 GPA. I'm proud of being a TA. I'm happy I had an internship here. It all is directly attributable to me improving my time management and performing well. Now, again, I had a weakness, okay? I also think it's something we all can identify with. Who hasn't been overwhelmed, right, or disorganized at times? But the difference is I've shown you that I manage that. So if you hire me, I'm going to perform. Okay, it's not a killer weakness. It's it's part of life, right? And you're managing it well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's the key. Okay, it's the same thing. Especially many, if not all of you, English is a second language. You came over and you've made no effort at all to be understood, or you've done nothing. You said, well, I just can't speak the language, or English is a second language. Okay, but if you told me I'm working very hard to improve my communication skills, I understand how important those are to a successful career in the U.S., which is my goal. So I joined Toastmasters, or Fridays I just speak English with my French or my friends, or every weekend I'm watching American movies to improve my skills, or whatever. But if you're demonstrating as a follow-up to the weakness that you're putting things in place to make it better, that really means something. It really, really means something. Okay? Plug, obviously, to Toastmasters. I'm a huge believer in that organization anyway, and if you're not in it, please join. Because I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many people I've worked with that have joined Toastmasters, have really moved the needle in 15 or 19 months, and they've landed really good jobs. So, is that helpful to answer your question? Okay.
Yeah.